Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is a personal YouTube reading and this is for you, my dear baby witch. And today we will be talking about your trip because you asked me about the trip to your Scotland on April 19th, like very soon. First of all, I wanna mention that April 19th is an amazing day because this is the last day of the full moon and the beginning of the new moon, so it's like very favorable day for travel. And on this day, manifest as much as you want because those days are very magical, like 3 days prior to April 19th. So ask from the universe anything you truly want and dream bigger because all your dreams will come true. You ask me if everything that you talked about is still the same, if there's something that's changed or if everything the same. So that's the first question that I will be asking the cards for you. If everything is still the same, whatever it is that's on your mind is still the same, and if what you want to receive from this trip is going to manifest. So let's see. So the first question is, everything is still the same. No, they are actually changes. And I see there is something to do with yourself. I think the Force is a card that usually represents the strength, so you're stronger than before, and I think you've changed a lot. And I think, I feel you're ready for something new and for something even crazier, whatever it is you were asking for and looking for. This is something like material work reverse. It means you're gonna have like an amazing time. You're gonna see and receive and expect, and I think experience more than you even expect from the trip. And I feel that there is something coming, something unexpected. I actually want to ask the cards more, like to confirm what it is, because something changed there. I want to see, I'm actually asking what exactly changed. Okay, so the Lover's card still there. So whatever it is supposed to happen to you, you're still supposed to fall in love. And Queen of Swords, and you're supposed to, like, you see this is like very powerful card, so it's next to the Lover's card. So it means whoever you're supposed to meet, you're just gonna take the breath away. You see you holding his head in your arm. So it means this person is also supposed to fall in love with you. I think this is the most important part of your journey, is the love, and it's still here. It's not reversed, so the Lover's card are untouched. So your romantic adventure is still ahead of you. I see that you might experience some kind of like negative issues with the friends that you're traveling to and that you're traveling with. So if there is a person that you know might kind of affect your adventure, like your journey, in any kind of negative way, just be prepared for it. And if you're prepared, you know how to deal with it, so expect unexpected. Justice card usually represents that you might have some kind of troubles during the travel, but they're all going to be resolved in your favor, so don't be scared. And if you're going to be experiencing anything negative during the travels, like maybe like paperwork, luggage, custom controls, like everything is going to be fine. So don't stress about, don't worry. And even if something goes wrong, know that everything is going to be resolved in your favor. So nothing bad is happening actually. And Lord of Blended Pleasures. So I think you might experiencing like something shocking. Like the only thing that changed to me that I see and sense from these cards, And I'm still gonna actually pull a few more cards to see if I'm right. And this is kind of confirmation. The only thing is you might not be able to connect with the roots, because I think you are traveling also to remember your past lives, and I feel that there's gonna be some kind of like personal interference and your inability to connect with the destination, with Scotland, with England, whichever places that on your mind and you're going to go. And I think these places are of a great importance to you, because those are the places that you had as your past life reincarnations. You used to live there, you used to experience them. I think in this lifetime, when you're going to visit these places, they're kind of going to be silent to you. You're not going to feel connected, and you're not going to feel any like special presences or this like specific energy that you're looking for to feel. And you know, this ability to remember your past lives, I think it might not happen because you're going to be distracted. You see, this card reversed, it represents material happiness, so like abundance of people around you, abundance of happiness, like, you know, having fun, having drinks, going out, like enjoying yourself, enjoying people around you, enjoying the place. And I think because of that, because you're always going to be surrounded by people, because you're always going to be surrounded by this idea of you being on vacation, and your mind won't be able to concentrate on like spiritual aspect of your journey. So also I'll be aware of that maybe you might not get this feel. You know, sometimes we have these crazy expectations for some places that we know we used to live before or had reincarnations there, and I think you're not gonna feel it. There's might be a disappointment, and this is a warning to you that no, even if you don't feel any type of resemblance, or if you don't feel that this is a magical place that you used to imagine in your mind, the reason might be it's because you already live there. So in this lifetime, there is nothing more for you. So if you don't feel connected to this place, if you don't feel the magic of this place, it's nothing negative. It's just for you, it's time to move on and look for the places that you're supposed to visit in this lifetime, specifically for this reincarnation, because there are other places that gonna like let you learn a lot. And this place, you already learned so much, and you kind of like revisiting. And sometimes when you go to the same place or the same country twice, first time you go there, like you, for example, went there when you had reincarnation there, it was an amazing, there was like so many memories left. But this is second time, you might not feel connected to this place anymore, so be aware of that. And if you really truly want to connect, you have to go by yourself. If there is a specific place that you want to feel and remember your past lives reincarnations there, you have to go by yourself, without your friends, just by yourself, in solitude, and see what comes, and feel what you can feel, and try to connect to the place, and try to connect to the grounds around. And the less people you communicate to during this spiritual travel, as I shall call it, the better the connection is going to be. So maybe every day for a few hours, go out by yourself into the nature. Try to meditate and try to connect and try to feel the energy of the country that you're going to by yourself, without any type of distractions. Try to see the aura of the land, the aura of the like trees, and aura of the nature around you. Try to feel the earth and try to connect to the energy of the place itself. I know it's kind of hard, but this is something that you should do if you want to remember your past lives, and if you want to remember what's once was there for you, and why did you have this like calling to go there again. And I think this is the only way you can actually reconnect and remember. Again, it might be hard and you might not feel anything, but at least you have to try, otherwise you might regret it. I'm gonna shuffle the remaining of the deck and see what else Tarot wants to tell you. If there's something else for you to know in regards of your tree. So money-wise, everything is going to be okay. I think you're gonna spend less than you assume. I think the card's saying that you kind of might even regret going in a way, because as I said above, you might not feel the connection as strong as you do now. I feel you're gonna gain like strength there. You might be able to kind of feel yourself different. This is the type of your life when you start questioning many things, and I feel that you might look at yourself from the other side. It's like, you know, sometimes you have this strange feeling that you're watching yourself from a side, like you're in a movie or something. You might get this feeling there again. And if you get this feeling, or the feeling of like deja vus, it's because you're kind of looking at yourself from perspective. You're kind of connecting to your higher self, and you are seeing through the eyes of you from the past lives. It's like you watching yourself from the past. If this feeling happens, this is something incredible, and I think this is enough for you to know that this is the place that once you've been reincarnated to. The cards are saying that you should spend money there. If there are going to be pieces that when you see, you kind of feel like you have to have them, buy them. Doesn't matter what the price is in regards of how much you're supposed to. If you have a limit to spend, if there's going to be one specific piece that when you touch it, you feel that there's something like in your body vibrates, and kind of, you know, this uncontrollable desire to possess this thing, you have to have it. You know, for people like you, for people who have access to past lives and reincarnations, these magical objects are very important. This is the objects that kind of train your memory and let your body kind of feel more connected to the portals and to the past lives. So it's very rare in this lifetime to come across objects that you used to have in your past lives or past reincarnations. So if you come across an object that's for you, like resembles this, like it feels like something that you had in one of your past lives, and we're talking about like vintage antique objects, like very old significant pieces, so get this, bring it back home and always have it next to you, because this object might kind of connect you to the missing pieces of your soul, to missing like puzzles of who you truly are. This object is very magical, so it will kind of open your abilities more. So make sure you don't feel like that you don't want to buy because it's too expensive. It's just this one of these pieces that you might regret not buying. Earth is very important, so like I said, make sure that every day you go and maybe on the ground, like next to the earth, meditate, or just try to lie down on grass and feel the earth for at least like few minutes per day, because for you it's very important time when meditation is everything. It's like when you in the nature by yourself, this time is magical for you. It's gonna open something that is still sleeping inside your soul, and make sure you dedicate this time every day just to yourself, because no one will understand why you need to do that. No one will get this calling and this void that you have inside, that only the country, the energy of this nature can feel inside of you. So make sure you do it for yourself. Be like an air. Even though you have like specific plans and specific places you want to visit, if you feel or if you see the sign that there's somewhere else you need to go, change your plans. Don't be scared and just go, because this place that's going to come up during the travels, these places are more important than the ones that on your mind already. Especially if these places come from people who are locals. If you have a random conversation with a stranger and they're going to tell you, did you went there, or did you go there, or have you visited there? If the name of the place is actually rings a bell, or it sounds really nice to you, just go check it out, because this is how the universe is going to guide you when you need to be, through people that you meet on the road. I think this is the card of success, so the trip is going to be amazing. Regardless what's going to happen, this is something that you truly need to do in order to unlock and uncover your potential, your abilities more. and I want to understand more who you are. And the trip is so necessary for your soul, and I'm glad you're making it. I know it's been a dream of yours, and you know, one of the saddest parts of dreams coming true, it's after this, it will be kind of hard for you to start dreaming again, because by achieving, like by going to this trip, you're achieving the craziest dream. And after that, something else gonna come up, another country that will start calling your name, another country that you will have to go visit again. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. I see oppression, established strengths, and abundant success. So the trip will be nostalgic. I think it might be, sometimes it felt like sad. And when you have these unexpected feelings that you cannot even explain, all of these feelings will be coming from your past lives. You will be reconnecting with true you, I would say. Your soul going to be remembering so much there. So expect those feelings for sure. And the trip is not going to be peaceful because so much emotions you're going to encounter there. I feel that the man from your past lives, the one that we talked about before, is still there. His soul is still there. So for you, it's very important to look for the soul and try to connect with his soul. You know the name. Talk to him there and see what's gonna come. I think in this trip, you need to dedicate a lot of time to your psychic abilities as well. Like, try to hear them. Every person that you wanted to communicate before, communicate with them there. Even if it's your ancestors from this lifetime, they might come there as well, because all of your senses are going to be elevated and more active than usual. So work on your psychic abilities. And I think this is the message that the tarot wants you to hear at the moment. But I feel like the trip is going to be amazing. I think this is something that you're so in need of at the moment. I think you've been working so much lately and you need this break. And I'm glad you're going, honestly, and it's so soon. Good luck with everything. Now I want to check what's how's your energy is like whatever gonna come during the candle wax reading. I'm using this silver candle because this is the time of the full moon, so you're going literally on the last day of the full moon. So silver to me represents moon, and I want the power of the moon to be with you on your journey. And I know you're connected to the moon, so this is very symbolic candle for me. And I want to see what the spirit wants you to know or concentrate on during or before the travel. The first thing that comes to me, you have to go with empty mind. Don't expect anything. Just go as a child, and the less you know, the better it is. I feel you're doing a lot of plannings. You are trying to be over prepared, and it might affect your experience because there's so many places on your mind, there's so many things. And I think the spirit wants you to know that you're supposed to go empty-minded, don't expect anything. The less you plan, the more amazing and magical the journey is going to be. People that are going with you are quite different from you, so don't share everything that's on your mind with others. be open to receive kind of like more access to your gifts and abilities. It might come in a way that your body might feel some kind of acne or pain, like skin, some kind of like something on your skin that might bother you. Eyes, it might affect your eyes, like swollen eyes or something like that. So whatever happens with you, it's not actual physical pains, it's not physical like sickness. This is reaction to your inner gifts and abilities. So whatever gonna come, just take it as a good positive sign of your power growing. During nights, you might be sleeping in the most like weird way. It's like you sleeping but you're awake, so it's like you in between, but you know that you're not truly awake, and yet you know that this is not how you usually dream. So those are the portals that are opening around you, because it's something for your soul is like very normal to have this access. So the more crazy your nights are gonna be, like unexpected dreams or unexpected like experiences, the better it is for you. You will behave a little bit different than usual. It's going to be noticeable by your friends. It's all going to happen because as an empath, like as a psychic, you might pick up emotions or character traits of your past life reincarnations there. So if you acting strangely, if you're saying something that it's not really represents who you are, it's because you from the past life is actually talking through you. You might feel like crying. The tears that gonna come also not yours. Those are the ones that belong to you in your past lives. It will be a very emotional journey for you. You might feel lonely during this trip, and this is for you a feeling to realize that the past is no longer important, the future was important, and in the future you're gonna visit different places that actually gonna show you different things, and energetically you will be able to connect to different countries and different places. If there's going to be an opportunity to go see some kind of small island, go there. You will be heavily protected on this trip. It's like all of your guardians and entities are going with you. They're not leaving you behind. They're going with you regardless where you go, because this is such an important trip for your soul. Don't be scared to show your true self to people that you don't know. Strangers in this trip are important to you, because each person that will talk to you, they might know you in your past lives. People who you encounter, they have kind of interesting connection with you. Those might be the souls that you knew in your past lives. So every conversation is important. So listen carefully on their advices to you, whatever they say to you, like quotes or anything they have to say to you. There's going to be one night when you're gonna feel just you and the stars, and you will question many things. You will question your life, and it's very interesting experience, something that you need to do on that night. If you can, just do your own, not complicated, very easy spell that you burn something and throw it out into the wind. It's something that to me kind of looks like the beginning of your personal magic. I want to check the bottom of the candle wax and see what's there. It's very thin, it's almost like see-through, so you're gonna feel very vulnerable, very sensitive, very emotional during the trip. You're gonna be more open to the universe than before. You're gonna feel like you're a teenager. Such an amazing, great feelings. You know, all of the flowers are kind of stuck in the candle wax, and only these two on the side. So I think you're so meant to find your soulmate there. It's like you two, regardless where you are, you're still supposed to be together. It's easily parts, the candle wax, so it means it will be easy for you to leave the country. It might even come with the feeling of happiness that you're leaving, and you're not supposed to visit again. Again, 2 roses, the last one. This is, for your soul, is only one-time journey. There is nothing else you're supposed to see there or encounter there. So take it as it is. It's like a miracle that whatever comes, comes. I was asking another candle if there's like any message from the spirit, but it looks like the candle stopped again, and just like a tiny stick is burning inside, not just the candle wick. So I think the spirits, they don't really want you to know anything prior to this trip. You have to go with no expectations, open-minded. You have to go as like it's first time you're traveling, and just be crazy, honestly. Be open to everything that's gonna come. The trip is going to be magical because this is something you're supposed to do, and the more you expect, the less is gonna happen, and the less you expect, the more magical it's going to be. No messages for you. They really want you to experience everything. It's like they're trying to tell you that there's so much for you to see, to remember, and to feel, that it's nothing going to prepare you for this. So just go and enjoy yourself and have fun, and try to be more spiritually active. Try to do more interesting things for your soul, and every day dedicate at least 15-20 minutes to your spiritual journey, and do the spell on the specific night that you're gonna feel like it's needed to be done. And I wish you good luck on your journey and in your life. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity to read for you. I hope I hope it's going to be amazing, this trip of yours, and I hope you will meet your Viking and all your wishes going to come true. And dream bigger. The days before the trips are very important, so dream bigger and do maybe another spell if you want to for protection on the road, but I feel there is nothing that you should be worried about. Just have fun and be yourself and have a magical time.